Hello. Dang, you're early. Welcome back, gamer. Right now, I'm updating Star Rail right now. Honkai. So there's 40 seconds left. Turn on my camera. Alright, it's still blank screen for now. So it says 10 seconds left. Yeah, welcome back. Nice seeing you. How's your week? My week was pretty uneventful. There. Still installing. You want? Okay. Let's go to this one for now until this finishes. But it's finally time to pull for Acheron, and I'm very sure. I really hope that I get her. Also, I want to try to pull for her light cone as well, because I watched a couple videos breaking down her kit and stuff, and she's super strong, but she's much stronger with her light cone. So I'm gonna try with whatever tickets I have left over after pulling her. I'm gonna try to get her light cone. Hopefully I get it. But yeah, I have mac and cheese again. With this view, you can see my bed. I should have. Don't look at that. I should have made my bed. But yeah, this time, again, it's like the base is like Velveeta mac. I put some bacon in there, and then I bought some Laughing Cow cheese. Like it's like a really soft spreadable cheese. The garlic herb one. I put that in there. It's pretty good. The cheese didn't melt as much as I thought it would, or maybe I just didn't leave it long enough. But it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it. Probably should put some pepper in there as well. Still downloading. Slowly. Man, nothing eventful happened really this week. It is Easter weekend, so if you're doing anything for that, it's nice. I'm probably just gonna go have dinner or lunch, I guess I should say, with my family on Sunday, and that's it. Alright, almost there. Consolidating game resources, okay. Unzipping game resources 3 out of 3 times, okay. So is there a new story? Oh dang, verifying resources 1 out of 3, and that's going slow. Okay. Probably should have done this before starting stream, maybe, probably, but it's alright. It's okay. Alright, 40%, but it's 1 out of 3. So that was a good bite. I got some of that creaminess from the Laughing Cow cheese. The herbiness, sounds good. Okay, but do you watch K-dramas? Because there's a point a couple years ago where I just binged K-dramas for a couple months and watched a bunch of them. But I haven't watched one since like last summer, I want to say. But I started one today. It was pretty good. So I watched 6 episodes today, which is about 6 hours. They're pretty good. They're pretty decent, right? Watch this. Any second. There we go. Got my controller. Get my headphones. I'm sure I'll probably get to download some more stuff in a second once I start it. But yeah, I think they're really funny. Like, if you don't take them seriously, they're pretty funny. Ooh. But yeah, the one I'm watching right now is Strong Woman Namsoon. It's like a spin-off series. The very first K-drama I ever watched was Strong Woman Bongsoon. Bongsoon. That was the very first one. It's like a it's a comedy, basically. Comedy, a little bit of romance. You remember stuff? Okay. But it's like a mystery, like throughout the whole show that's slowly unraveling, which is pretty cool. And this one, the one I'm watching right now, released last year. It's kind of like not necessarily a sequel, but like almost like a spin-off. Because it's like set in the same like universe as the first series, but it's like a few years later and with a different group of people. I'm playing modded Minecraft. Ooh, what mods? What am I doing? Okay, first things first. This is what it's about. Alright, I got 130. Now I'm also gonna try to pull for this afterwards. Alright, let me see if there's anything else I can exchange. These did. Might as well just go ahead and grab these two. Did these update? No, they did not. 2 days. Can't even remember that. 2 days was 2 days and 6 hours. What is that going to be? I need to remember that. I'm going to come back to that. Hopefully I won't need to pull for more. Okay. So I got 132. I'm pretty sure it's a 90s guarantee. Oh no. Wait. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Here we go. Luck. Give me luck. Give me luck. Give me the luck. Come on. Well, it would be crazy if I got this on the first pull. Come on. Okay. Alright, that's expected. So if you at least get anything decent. What's my 4-star? I already have that one, but it's not bad. Yes, thank you. Luck. Honestly, getting one of the other ones wouldn't be bad either, but let's go again. Come on, luck. Mac and cheese. Come on. Dang. nice, nice. Now what? Come on. Come on. Please. Please. It's gonna be rough. I think it's a new one. No, it's not. Okay, again. Come on. Come on. Come on. Please. Please. Luck. Oh, dang it. It hurts. It hurts. Oh, got the new guy though. It's cool. What does he do? It's 5 damage, 52. Okay, that's not. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna get better. Like, I mean, the max season. Still, it's pretty mid. Okay. I don't think that's that great. I don't really know much about it, but I don't think it's great. Okay, again. Please. 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 Oh gosh. This sucks. Oh dang. I'm not getting the light home. Please, come on. Come on. Come on. Please. Dang it. Dang. I get all the dongs. These tickets are going fast. Come on, please, please, please. 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 This sucks. I got Pella. Alright, so I got everybody else besides the one I want, please. Okay, I think this is it. The music, 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 music. Okay, now is the one I want. This is what we want. Please. Please. Yes. Okay. Okay. We're good. We are good. I got 2 more of them. Okay. Now I got 52. What are the odds? What are the odds I get the 5-star icon? Okay, so that's 75%. If I get a 5-star, what are the chances of getting a 5-star? .8. Okay, so within 80 warps, I have 52. All right, let's do it. Because there's not too many characters that I want that's coming up. There are a few. Okay. But I'd rather have a really good Acheron than have an Acheron and have like another one. Okay. Because the other ones that are coming up that I want are like the blindfold girl, I forgot her name. But she's also like strong DPS. And I already have Blade, which I don't want to get rid of Blade. And I have her. So I just want her to be extra strong. And I still need Lynx because it heals. and I want a tank. Okay, that's not it. And right now Vivi's my tank. Okay, one more. Then if not, I'll pull for more on this later on. Cause what, 50, so I need 30 more of these. Also that good night sleep, but this one's good for Akron as well. So that's pretty good for Akron as well. In the meantime. Alright. And now we build. Oh, there you are. Let's double you up.
Never turn back. The path behind is gone.
It's gonna take a second. So get some of those. Grab these. For now, I will give you this one. That will change shortly. These, got these for you. Okay. I did grind these off stream, I believe. Yeah, off stream. That one. I want crit rate the most, but attack percent is also really good. And I'm probably gonna get, that's pretty good, better things. Soon, but not yet. And these, I don't have the ones that I want to use, so hold off for those for right now. Traces, we're gonna level up. Lot. Just gonna level up what I can for now. Look at this. It's just there. That's it for now. Okay. So first, let's get these. Pretty sure this is a boss thing. Chaos echoes, chaos echoes of chaos, something like that. Yeah. Can only do these 3 times. Nope, never mind. Just kidding. Ice, wind, and imaginary. Go through. Well, I kind of want to do this, but
That broken sword.
alright, let's just do this a few times. I wonder how many I'll need.
The fight is set. Too little.
Blade of moonlight.
Also, I just remembered. I bought these churro Oreos. Like, this here is churro flavor. They're pretty decent. They're not as amazing as I thought they were gonna be, but they're pretty good. I like it. Yeah. I see a lot of weird Oreo flavors. Whenever I see one that's like really weird, I get buy it and try it out. Buy it. No. Let's do this one more time. Because I don't know how many I'm gonna need. Yeah, that and Pop Tarts. When I see a weird Pop Tart flavor, like I have to try it once. There's this Boston cream donut flavored Pop Tarts that are amazing. I don't know if they still have it. I don't know if it was limited time or not, but they're amazing. If you see them, definitely try them out. They also had Eggo, like the waffle brand, flavored Pop Tarts. That's pretty good. I'm gonna grab my water bottle real quick. Yeah.
Savor it for me.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Fail to send you.
Here, try this.
That should be good for now. Maybe. We'll see.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Never turn back. The path behind is gone.
Yeah, level 60. Okay. Maybe 20. Grab you again.
That broken soul. We need a step.
That's weird. I did not push triangle. Okay. Alright, let that go again. I need 20 of these. Then I'll probably need at least 20 more to go to level 80. So, I'm gonna be here for a second.
Fight is set. Savor it for me.
Blade of moonlight.
Fail to send
So, Gamer, what's your favorite Pop-Tart flavor? Growing up, I used to really like the wild berry Pop-Tarts, the purple ones. Mama used to have those all the time.
fail to send you.
Plain, interesting, very interesting. But the brown sugar ones are okay.
Savor it for me.
When I was little, I really liked the cookies and cream one. I haven't had it since I was little, actually. Cookies and cream. I don't know what I would say now.
Your end approaches.
Probably just like the ones I said earlier, that Boston cream. Pop tart. Not very good. Swine.
Fail to send you. Too little. Savor it for me.
In lunar flame.
Fail to send you. The fight is set. Fail to send you. Savor it for me. Fail to send you. Savor it for me.
Hey, there should be 20.
Your end approaches.
Blade of moonlight.
Fail to send you.
Okay.
Savor it for me.
Lance forward. In lunar flame.
Fail to send you.
Lance forward.
Shit. Never mind.
Fail to send you.
go and just
Reach the end of the
do this to
story
see how
in your own
much.
way. Never turn back. The path behind is gone.
How much is this? 35. And I need some of these. Alright. Oh. Interesting. It's an interesting idle animation. It's cool. Alright. Might as well, while we're here, just grind this.
That broken sword.
I need to do this 7 times.
Savor it for me.
This is number 1. Just a, should only take like 15 minutes. It's not too bad.
Your end approaches.
Whilst I do that, I'm going to do some Raid Shadow Legends as well. Multitask.
Blade of moonlight.
Failed ascension.
Alright.
Savor it for me. Failed ascension.
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
That's one.
The fight is set. Savor it for me.
I wish I can target down certain characters during auto battle. Because it's so, like, I'll just target the, main guy. The other ones don't seem to be doing too much damage. Off to the side. And the middle guy, he just keeps healing. He's making it slower than it needs to be.
In lunar flame.
Alright, that's 2. Get some more of this. Gonna just max out. Because after this, I'm gonna be doing the trace materials. Well, I gotta figure out what the other ascension material was. Where to farm that. Do that. Then do trace materials. because I kind of want to get into the new story stuff using Acheron on the team instead of Dr. Ratio.
Blade of moonlight.
So, right, so what I'll do is after I finish the Ascension materials, I'm gonna go see what else to do as far as events and all that stuff. And just look at them, and then I'll do trace materials. Was this the third one? Yeah, this is the third one, I think.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Failed to send you. Savor it for me.
Okay. So I think that's the third one. On to the fourth.
The fight is set.
Should I turn the music on this? Yeah.
Blade of moonlight.
Right. Oh, it's recording both of those audios. Turn that one. Open up Spotify.
Failed to send you.
Lunar flame.
Excuse me. There we go.
Savor it for me.
What song does this sound like? I know there's an English song that sounds like this, but I can never put my finger on it. Like, or it could just have a similar like melody, I guess, to it, like this. Because it sounds so much like a song that I've heard before.
End approaches.
Actually, you know what? Let me just Google it. What is this called? This is Loop. I believe this is Loop and Loop by Agent Kung Fu Generation.
Failed to send you. Savor it for me.
Loop and Loop. Agent Kung Fu Generation. Sounds like.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Failed to send you.
I don't know. I don't know.
The fight is set.
I swear that sounds like something.
Savor it for
Sounds like a song that I know. That I've heard. One day it might come to me.
fail to send you.
Is that an ad?
In lunar flame.
Fail to send you. Savor it for me.
I think that was. I want to say that was 6. I think this is 6. So 2 more. I think.
Your end approaches.
Here, try this.
Should be the last ad. The song that what animated this song came from, Rise of the Shield Hero. Like the first season was so good, but the second season just destroyed it. I feel like second season was bad. Like I didn't even finish it. That's great openings though,
Lunar flame.
but I think I talked about this before. Like in the second season, they just skipped over so much, like so much content. Like all of the training arcs, kind of that the characters had, they just skipped over it and kind of just like they just had a bunch of new abilities and stuff all of a sudden. It didn't make sense. I had to watch like YouTube videos explaining all the stuff that happened in between season 1 and season 2. And it was just like I don't know, just hard to follow.
Blade of moonlight.
Fail to send you. Savor it for me.
Alright, was this the 7th one? Oh, this is the sixth one.
Failed to send you. Immortality means forever.
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
I think that's it. Oh, it was too much. Loading. Oh, that's nice. So it'd give me like strong like 60 of these. I need, this will take 8. So now I'm gonna need these. Oh, perfect amount.
Never turn back. The path behind is gone.
Alright,
Distant vistas are hazy.
level 80. Now
Must
start
surely
these.
hold beauty. Another blank canvas.
Okay.
So it's you.
Alright, do this a handful of times.
Your end approaches.
Did it not change? Why is it not changing again?
For oblivion.
That's weird.
Savor it for me. Failed to send you.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
90s, 3,000. What's 100? 100. There's 90,000 damage. It's pretty wild. Just like a together at the end of the day. Let's see if it changes.
Destined for oblivion.
Why isn't it changing by itself? Do I have to? What if I do this?
The fight is set.
Still waters.
Alright, let's try that.
I weep for the departed. Destined for oblivion.
No, that one wasn't as much.
Fail to send you. Savor it for me.
Still waters of oblivion.
Your end approaches. Fail to send you.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oh, that's over 100,000 damage. That is insane.
Savor it for me. Fail to send you.
Still waters of oblivion.
I should also probably look into better some well, look into some better team comps for Akron. Because I need more debuffers. Does she heavily she heavily relies on debuffs. Gigantus. It's not updating. Why is it not updating?
Your end approaches.
Destined for oblivion.
Do this. So let's try that.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Fail to send you.
Okay. I'm gonna do this. If it doesn't change after the song, then I know what's wrong. I figured out. Akita.
The fight is set. Savor it for me.
Destined for oblivion.
Ooh, Lapras.
Your end approaches. Too little. Savor it for me.
Destined for oblivion.
Too little. Failed to send you. Savor it for me.
That was a waste of an ult.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Dang. And we got one-shotted.
The fight is set. Failed to send you.
Still waters of oblivion.
Alright, let's see if it changes or not. Okay, it did change. Okay, good. Alright, so I just need...
Savor it for me.
So I need to have the Spotify window open and my Streamlabs also open and not like in windowed form, like the window's open. I can't have one like full screened. Well, I can't have my Streamlabs full screened over my my Spotify.
Your end approaches. Savor it for me.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Still waters of oblivion. Destined for oblivion. Again.
Too little. Failed to send you.
Okay,
Still waters of oblivion.
we're going for more than an hour already.
I think something bit me.
Savor it for me.
I'm definitely gonna stream tomorrow though, as well. Probably not Sunday. Most likely not Sunday, but
The fight is
definitely tomorrow though.
failed to send you.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Not a scratch.
Savor it for me.
Destined for oblivion.
Lance forward.
Still waters of oblivion.
Is that an ad already?
Departed.
Why is there like an ad every other song? No.
Your end approaches.
Deep breath. Lance forward.
Destined for oblivion.
Failed to send you. Savor it for me.
Here, try this. Lance forward.
Spotify. Yep. Spotify being Spotify.
Still waters of oblivion.
The fight is set.
Destined for oblivion.
Deep breath.
It's complication. Yeah, I think it's complication.
Lance forward.
See, on my phone, I use Apple Music, and all these songs, it has like the English translation for it. But on Spotify, it's the Japanese or Korean one. So, what it's saying, like down here, yeah. Well, I mean, I used to know a little bit. I took Japanese in college, for a couple years, but I'm very rusty. I used to be able to read it pretty decently, aside from kanji. Kanji is a whole different like thing, but katakana and hiragana, I can used to be able to read it pretty good, pretty quickly. Now it takes me a minute.
Your end approaches. Savor it for me.
Too soon to be yawning.
Failed to send you.
In a little bit, I might get some coffee.
Still waters of oblivion.
Cause I still want to hit that 4-hour mark at least tonight.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Lance forward.
Destined for oblivion.
Too little. Savor it for me.
Oh. Maybe this is like an extended version. Yeah, it definitely is.
The fight is set.
Lance
Still waters of oblivion.
Failed to send you. Savor it for me.
Lance forward. Here, try this.
How familiar. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Didn't use that yet.
It too shall fall.
Not a scratch.
Too little. Your end approaches.
Deep breath. Lance forward.
Savor it for me.
Still waters of oblivion.
Failed to send you.
Here, try this.
Ugh.
Lance forward.
How you doing? Alright, where does that put me? Wait, one more.
Savor it for me.
I think something bit me.
The fight is set.
Destined for oblivion.
Deep breath.
Failed to send you.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Too little. Savor it for me.
Destined for oblivion.
Lance forward.
Failed to send you.
Not a scratch. Lance forward.
Your end approaches. Savor it for me.
Semi-poor.
Still waters of oblivion.
That was a really weak trio of Pokemon. The Simis, the elemental monkeys. Have what? Panpour is the water one. Pansage, grass one, and Panseer, fire one. Yes. They just weren't good. They were a cool concept. But I don't know.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Nice, nice. funny.
Not as good.
The fight is set.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall
That was overkill.
Lance forward. Deep breaths.
Fail to stand you. Savor it for me.
still waters of oblivion.
Lance
Fail to stand you. Savor it for me.
Destined for oblivion.
Alright, this should be it. Now let's see how much we can upgrade now.
Another blank canvas.
Okay. Let's make more of these. Also, just make a bunch of them. Ay. Okay. Now everything. Okay, so thing. Alright, so for now, Let's see. It's crazy how much weaker she is, even though she's the lady. I'm not gonna invest in this light cone yet, because I'm gonna still try to pull for the other one. Do I want to? I mean, I kind of want to hold off on upgrading these as well, because I kind of want to pull for better ones. These I don't have the ones that I want yet. Right. Let's see what else I got. Oh, let's start over. Ooh. I'll take this. Put that in a second. Okay, that's the main quest. Showcase. I will go ahead and do this actually, just to get the items and stuff. Oh, level 9's here. Cool. Let me go ahead and do this, the showcase. So grab these things real quick.
This will strengthen our position. The truth of life and death.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Told you I could fight. Here.
Let's make it quick.
You can't run. Told you I could fight.
Let's go.
Try that again. You can't run. Told you I could fight.
Just a scratch.
The truth of life and
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Actually, I might try to build Pela, because Pretty sure she has some really good. Well, I know she has really good synergy with Akron because of her debuffs.
We have the upper hand. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Oh, this is defense.
Enemy targets detected.
Too late to repent.
Commencing support.
This is our chance.
I've no interest in conflict.
Rules are made to be broken.
Let's see what he does. No. Okay. That's cool.
Barely felt it.
Life's like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
You won't get away.
Okay. Wolverine.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Decided to play your ace, huh?
You won't get away.
Okay.
Scared yet? Oh, let's see. Time for an overhaul. Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. No manners, huh?
This should do it.
Perhaps you still. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
He seems cool, but probably not gonna build him. Clink. Appeared. Ooh. Appear.
Let's wait and see. Repay.
That's it.
Receive divinity.
Ready to jam.
Eternal sleep. The dead return.
Move carefully.
This song's for you. Keep up.
Let's settle this.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up.
I'll see you off.
Ready to lose yourself? You can
Alright,
fight
should
it
do it.
or rock with it.
Right. She holding the. Oh, never mind.
Stream forth.
Ooh, that's cool. Instantly defeat enemies. That is broken. Whoa. Can I? Okay.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Oh, no. That's crazy.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
That is broken. That's awesome.
Stream forth the gleam of old.
Honestly, I'll probably forget about it. That's still pretty crazy.
Do we still have the upper hand?
We're just having fun.
I'm on guard.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Clash. Right.
I weep for the departed.
So, one on you. One on you. One on you.
It too shall fall. Another journey begins.
More business, eh?
We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
Nope.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
We're just having fun.
Yeah.
I weep for the departed.
We just go out on you.
It too shall fall.
That is so much damage. That is insane. Actually crazy. Might as well go and do this. Where's the dude? There he is.
Good evening, everyone.
How is everything?
Grab these. Or just that, I guess. Oh. Okay. Cosmetics? Cosmos. Okay. Oh, it's like the board game thing. I think I saw. It's kind of like in the preview. Yeah. Three. Okay. Another three. Nice, so I guess I'm gonna get the max. Just kidding. All right. No. Okay, that's okay. Okay. Um, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's just go for it. 1. Go with buffs. Okay. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, in the long run, I think that'd be worth. So, do the end. Test. Why? For Fable. Okay. What was that? Oh. Use it. Hmm. Ooh. Ooh. Which way? Wait, can I look the map? This doesn't matter too much. Let's go this way. Oh hey, that's I remember. I think I chose that. The videos here. This is pretty worth getting one extra. Should we try? Yeah. Oh. No. I'll go with this one. Ooh. I have no clue what I was doing just now. This was to fight for the come on. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. Alright, I'm just gonna breeze through that. Ooh. Come on. Is that? No, it's not. Please. Got it. Last one. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. And that's all I can do. Nice. Alright, so it's Dash refresh in 5 hours, so I'll do it again tomorrow. I'll probably finish it off. My gosh. Okay. I guess I will start the main quest now. Ooh. Let's see if this is real quick. Okay. 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 Now that it is going to be story stuff, I'm gonna turn this off. Turn this on. Turn this off. Okay. Because now we have actual dialogue.
Ah, friend. My expression wasn't much better than yours when I first saw this. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her. The famous singer, Robin. Well, first of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just an unlucky bystander here. The family can testify for me. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me and they hate the IPC, so they'd never lie. This is not where the crime happened. What I showed you was a memory. The most basic light cone manifesting tech. Authorized by the Garden of Recollection and owned by the IPC. Did you really think the Galaxy Rangers were outsiders this whole time? Penacony has made a solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone inside a family dream. Any person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality. What gives them the confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony. The family's Dreamweavers link up their minds together to construct an unbreakable defensive line. Breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape. Not even a memo keeper could do that without the family's permission. Who could have done it, friend? The only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger. An imposter. An unsought guest. An emanator who hides her true identity. Ifrit's death was a foregone conclusion. And Robin? Her misfortune was staring right at her. Who will be the next to die? It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time, and I'm willing to wait. I just hope you realize that wherever that legacy is concerned, covert plans are already underway throughout Penacony. Everyone's got their own agenda. Careful you don't get stuck on the wrong side. If I were you, I'd keep my distance from Acheron. After all, any schemes out in the open are always going to be better than a monster in the shadows, right?
Who's to say there isn't an even deeper conspiracy lurking beneath the surface?
Memo Keeper, I think our little deal is finished.
Aventurine is telling the truth. This memory is a real one, and there's no sign of any distortion grafting on.
The IPC is not the Garden, and there are real limits to what they can actually do. But you know all this. Friend, let's not beat around the bush here. The thing is, I want to reach out personally to team up with the Astral Express. I told you I'm just not interested in scrambling for the legacy. I just came to Penacony for work. I'm here to retrieve some lost property for the IPC, if you catch my drift. I'm talking ownership of this frontier prison. This has all become a bad debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried sitting down for negotiations time and again, but the family wouldn't even take our calls. You have no idea how difficult these people are to deal with. Put it this way. They've hushed up the existence of death before, so they can definitely cover up any news about Robin's death. It'll just quietly float off like a bubble and pop. Nobody ever being the wiser. That's not fair, right? So then, friend, I need your help. I have but only one goal. The family's front door is like a high wall, and to tear the whole thing down, I'll have to dig out a few chunks first. Once I find a weak point, the IPC will have plenty of means. Now we have our chance. So long as we can get to the truth behind her death, we can have justice for truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. I've been investigating and making lots of friends all over Penacony precisely for this very moment. This tragic news would be extremely bad for the family, so they'll be doing everything they can to stop it leaking, especially to the IPC. But I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions, and that's why I need you all. The reputation of the Astral Express precedes you, and the Harmony will give you the fairest of appraisals. You get to find out really what happened and seek justice. And I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC. It's what you call a win-win situation. But don't worry, just head back and talk things over with your companions. That navigator is really smart. She must understand the value of this deal. Look, here's my contact details. If you come to any conclusions, call me. Oh, and take this. A thorough investigation can always use a little more funding. Don't mention it. So long, friend. I really am looking forward to uncovering the truth about death with everyone.
Aventurine just sauntered off. He really doesn't mean to force it, but something still seems off.
What now? What are your plans?
Black Swan. What is she thinking?
Let me grab my other water real quick.
Nice.
Actually, let me go grab some more water.
Noise. 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 Noise.
Okay. Okay.
On the surface, this doesn't look like a bad deal for you. But Aventurine is a shrewd merchant whose scheme won't just be as simple as it appears to be. He doesn't know about Miss Firefly yet. But, judging by your reaction, he may have noticed something going on, and deliberately shifted topics to the truth of death, to try and pull you in line with his way of thinking. That's quick thinking and very sound logic. Aventurine is no fool, and working with him definitely has its dangers. That is something I agree on. Anyway, be careful out there. There's more than one way to blaze a trail. In a dark forest beset by wolves, ensuring your own escape to safety should be your primary concern. As for the other questions... Sorry, I can't answer that question. That ranger is shrouded in mystery. I'm afraid no one is capable of providing an answer, but without a doubt, she is the most special guest at this banquet. It's like Aventurine said just then. It's best to keep your distance from her. 2 victims appearing one after the other in a very short time span, in and of itself, that's very unusual. 2 possibilities. The collapse of Penacony's dreamscape has started speeding up, making death extremely agitated and weakening the family's protections. Or, everything has been planned out and executed by someone. If someone has chosen these victims deliberately, first a smuggler, then a family celebrity, then this murderer's motives are worth thoroughly chewing over. It's all happened so quickly, I can only make conjecture. After leaving here, go have a chat with your companions. I hope you can clarify the source of this confusion. Come, this way. It's a short walk. Don't get lost.
Ooh, see a chest. Detour. Puzzle. Easy. Make sure there's nothing else.
This way. This is where we part ways. All of this is like a nightmare. Unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie. What we just saw is the reality that happened, and it won't fade from our minds just because we wake up. But follow your heart and don't be afraid. We all walk through this world casting shadows of different lengths, and ultimately, all we leave behind are precious memories. Hold on just a sec. There you go. A small parting gift. If one day you unfortunately fall into the deep waters of the memory zone and there's no memo keeper to join you, hopefully it can guide you on my behalf. I also pay great attention to the ways of the world. Just think of this as an apology from me for hiding something from you. Then, I've something private to take care of regarding that Galaxy Ranger. Let's leave things there, shall we? What fascinating memories will you bring for me next time we meet? I sincerely look forward to them.
A family rep. Is Himiko okay? So much has happened. I should take a moment to gather my thoughts and wait for everyone to arrive.
Better unsheath that blade now, Ranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter? Of those slain by your hand?
It appears the outcome has already been determined.
We're still alive, as are you. You still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind, and then go.
Choice. The bloody trail of the destruction leaves no room for hesitation.
Taurus Fire Demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that Eon, you won't get special treatment.
Ranger, you tread the narrow path of the hunt. You could never understand. We come from the fire and are born bathed in fire. We spread, burn, and destroy until all the kindling has burned out and we leave only ashes on the ground. Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon, from the beginning to the end. We are born to die, just to put into practice a profile of another universal truth. All things are created for the destruction.
Your companions don't seem to think so. They fight for your chance at survival.
They are my children, and just as I was, they are flames that have yet to burn white hot. They're still young, and I don't blame them. But my flames are faint, and time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities in the distance? I plan to bring Purgatory with me there, and before that, I must surpass you. because on the path they have forged, you have traveled farther than I have. Emanator. You cannot hide your true identity. Draw that sword, for we shall indeed remain here, bound to fight a decisive battle to the death, for I choose this. Destruction is intense, but brief. To cravenly cling to life is to endure an endlessly prolonged existence.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists, just as you exist. Everything exists to be destroyed. Emanators are no different. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void, the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen.
All right. I accept.
You shall witness the most brilliant and intense fire in existence. May this flame illuminate the farthest reaches of your bottomless dream.
A bottomless dream. Yes, that's right. But you've made one small mistake. This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn. It's a personal secret that I don't want to disclose, but perhaps out of reciprocity.
Was it what?
I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt is not the path I truly follow. May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world.
Cutscene.
I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
My time.
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different.
You find out who he is?
You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but why? Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio.
Elio? No.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary. He knows my nature. There is but a single destiny from which no one can escape. And until then, I hold the privilege of choice. However, you appear to be ignorant of this, so it's time for me to inquire. Who exactly are you?
Not your enemy, perhaps.
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I'm wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder that I know something about the Stellaron Hunters. That's all. Maybe I can help.
What reason would you have for doing that?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. So, I know who is inside that cold armor.
You want to tell us?
How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet time. I don't need help, but I can give you a suggestion that would make things better for you.
I'm not gonna find
me.
out. Yet.
If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
Already on it.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it. What's next, then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for her?
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy. I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way, but as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go against the script.
The so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen. That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more thing? Is there anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
I knew it.
Hang on.
I don't know what that means.
I don't.
Don't. What?
Yeah, don't what?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you? I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality. For a little light, and to burn, to keep on burning, until I turn to ash. So, I really envy you.
Is that so? Then you're already living in the waking world.
Interesting. I want to know more about Sam.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan, but we never expected Miss Robin to...
I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you then.
Reality cruises on in serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape. Just like that Memo Keeper said. Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding the murderer.
Let's recap everything then. The Trailblazer just reminded me of something. Marge, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this, and we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased. That's how it was put, in reference to Miss Firefly.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time. And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder, too.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony's going to turn into a bloodbath.
But the murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation. The family had to try and turn things to their advantage by bringing in reinforcements from outside. The Charmony Festival is nearly here. They must be snowed under.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. So they went with the flow and let more people on the scene to control the situation. After all, the nature of the two murders is fundamentally different. The family's first protective measure should be against malicious actors among the guests, such as that IPC envoy.
Indeed. He was particularly concerned about that Galaxy Ranger.
Are we missing the forest for the trees here? I always felt that Aventurine's reasons for accusing Miss Acheron were highly subtle. Can we believe him?
At this point, I'm afraid the only ones we can trust are ourselves.
Look, let's try to gather intel first and then list all the possible outcomes we can. Then we go through them, eliminating contradictions one by one. The fewer facts remaining, the closer we are to the truth. I've still got this sense of foreboding. It's like we're stuck in a whirlpool, spinning around that legacy even after everything that's happened.
This time we're playing the role of a real detective. But before we start, what are we going to say to the family and Aventurine?
As I see things, the family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express. If they didn't trust the crew, they wouldn't have casually commissioned outsiders to investigate a case that's, in all likelihood, a scandal. Plus, this is the family's turf. Teaming up with them should make things easier for us in the future. As for that Aventurine, well, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand during negotiations while running circles around us all the while. He appealed convincingly to both reason and emotion. It wasn't forced, but the intent was obvious. Still, it's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty. Aventurine showed his skills, and as far as our interests are aligned, he can become a reliable ally. We also need to keep a certain distance from the family. Never let them get too close. Teaming up with the IPC helps balance that out. If either side makes a move, we have the option to pull out.
So you suggest accepting Aventurine's proposal to team up?
Yes. It's risky, but we can only wait until both sides have played their cards before making any further judgments.
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around here, and I'm worried about getting stabbed in the back. She's been bullied a few times now, and I can't stand it anymore. No, I can't accept this. Forget about it. Just let me keep an eye on him. If that doesn't work, we can just turn the tables and use him instead.
Then, could you please reply to Aventurine? Everyone, take this time to put together your thoughts. Looks like Aventurine is happy with this outcome. Let's tell everyone about it.
Aventurine's goal is to try and recapture Penacony for IPC. To do this, he'll have to bring down the family in its entirety to create a big enough chance. The existence of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on taking them down? It's gotta be something important enough that everyone will notice. But it also can't be anything too out in the open. He's definitely going for the family, and it's just a matter of how. The harmony is strong in Penacony, and almost impossible to take on head-to-head. The fact that the IPC dispatched Aventurine shows that they do not intend to simply play by the book here. An attack on the hotel guests? Unlikely. Penacony's guests include quite a few bigwigs known throughout the whole cosmos. People who not even the IPC would dare take lightly. Aventurine is a shrewd merchant, and there's no way he doesn't know that. Aventurine has devoted considerable attention to her. But this Galaxy Ranger, we know hardly anything about her, and can't rush to any conclusions. I'm just speculating. In any case, we have to be careful when handling Aventurine. He's skilled at reading people and discerning the right moment to strike. Also, he's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in to win.
Aventurine said something that concerns me. He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever, but said nothing about her connection to that memory zone meme or why he was stalking you. It was a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious. Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe he wanted to foster a feeling of enmity towards Acheron and make the situation more volatile. Two birds, one stone. However, I asked Dan Heng back on the Express to confirm that story about the Annihilation Gang and the lost messages. It wasn't something that Aventurine made up out of thin air. You've met her many times now. What's your impression of Miss Acheron?
Interesting.
That fits the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger to a T. They're eccentric, unpredictable, and fond of being alone. No wonder she's a suspect.
Interesting that it goes smooth though.
Really love Clocky. Checked off the list.
I hope it's not too soon to bring it up, but I feel like Miss Robin isn't actually dead, but that she's still alive and well. Somewhere. That everything's just some horrible prank. Because aren't we supposed to be inside a dream? How could someone die in a beautiful dreamscape like this? Shouldn't only good things happen here? Whenever I see the Grand Theater, I just can't stop all these thoughts from flooding my head. Yeah, of course. At times like this, we're so lucky to have our crew. The family and the IPC. Everyone has their own plans going on. Everyone's still having a great time out there on the streets. Nobody knows what's happened. It's all so unreal. As if Firefly, Miss Robin, and us. We're all outsiders from another world. Aw, what a mess. I really want a nice cool drink of soda to help me calm down. But then I'd be just like everyone else out on the streets.
Looks like Aventurine doesn't need anything else. Let's turn our attention to the family's assignment for now. Himeko, what do you think?
Among our current clues, the two murders that she witnessed are the most directly connected. I suggest starting here. One thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in a dream, what happens to them in real life? Seeing as we're at the family's behest, why not pop back out to reality and verify Miss Firefly's situation back at the hotel? Perhaps we could also make a few inquiries about her while out there.
How about we split off into two groups? There are still some things worth focusing on inside the dreamscape. I'll investigate those, and we can link up again later.
Worth focusing on? Oh. No problem. I'll leave it to you then.
Well, that's better.
Huh? Aw, I thought I'd finally get to see Himeko and Mr. Yang go out on a mission together. Oh well. Take care then, Mr. Yang.
I will. Keep in touch. Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
Ooh. Interesting.
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the Astral Express. I believe you've met my colleagues.
Welt.
Is there something about my name?
First, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders, that the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade, and that you're now attempting to unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
The Annihilation Gang.
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Keen intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane. So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths. Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
Well, it's one of my favorite characters. It's
That shouldn't be necessary. But if it makes the Nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide. Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron. Those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request. I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
Still unwilling to reveal your true identity?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words. Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board. Is she okay? That Memo Keeper didn't do anything, right?
She's fine. Let's just stick with the topic. Gaining my trust depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze. That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together. Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility. Share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
Mm-hmm. By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No, 4 cups. Because the conversation coming up will last forever.
Do we get to see the conversation? Guess not.
I've been watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her it's a pungent, bitter beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams. Only for people allergic to Soul Glad. And she said,
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
Oh, wow.
The guest rooms are charmingly minimalist. An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak. The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
Who is she talking to? Just talking aloud?
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
Well done, Dubra. Wherever they go, shall be met by annihilation.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
They sought refuge in the land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest, away from the storms. Children of the flame, this marks your rite of passage.
Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out. What happened? The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way... it's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
Who are you? Who are you?
It's... no. Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper.
It's sparkle.
Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators?
No, it's not sparkle.
My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together. But that seems unrealistic. Dahlia's not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you, I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable memories.
Oh. A phone. Wanna listen in?
A few days ago, the IPC made an announcement. Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian sovereignty has hereby been established, and shall take a legislative seat at the Interstellar Congress. The formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system. This move puts an end to the planet's long and bloody history, turning the sensational Kataka-Abjin extinction event into a distant memory.
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. The planet's surface environment is known for being extremely harsh, constantly faced with the threat of impact from small-scale celestial objects. This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad lifestyles as they struggle to survive the arid desert wilderness. They have developed their own folk beliefs that are independent of the Aeon belief system.
Sigonia. Sigonia. Ravenous eye of the storm, spurned by all the gods.
Here's Venturing's backstory.
Land of rock, but not water. Lightning, but not rain. Blood, but not tears. You beat us with your falling stars. You lash us with wind and storm. You chew us up with the cracked earth.
promised us a land of honey, yet yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness. Oh, Gaiathra Triclops, if thou can hear me, please open up thy 3 eyes and gaze upon this child. When you took his father, my child was still sleeping in my belly. And where my husband went, I too soon must go. I don't ask for a peaceful death. Just for you to tell me, does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep? Does he dream of his mother's heartbeat and the sound of falling rain? Please tell me whether this life is all just a fleeting dream. Otherwise, why would this child be born to face impending death?
Mommy! Mommy! Mommy, the rain. It's raining.
Raining? Raining.
It is raining. It's true. Those Outworlders weren't lying to us. They really did summon the rain. Mommy, we can leave here. We can go back home.
He sounds much older than he looks in the picture.
Back home. Gaiathra Triclops. You came. Do you hear that?
Churro Oreos.
Listen. This is the sound of rain. On the day you were born, the sky also sent down a gift like this from Gaiathra. Such a lucky child. Such a blessed child. Just like your name. A gift from them to Avgen. My boy. May the goddess Gaiathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey be forever peaceful. And your schemes forever concealed. Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Kakavasha.
Time to wake up, gambler.
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad. Didn't expect you to be back so soon. How is it? Find anything?
Just as you guessed. Nobody outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories. They're still streaming the rehearsal for her ceremony, using a stand-in, I guess. They must be dreaming.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family? Let alone that the victim would be the female lead of the Charmony Festival. To be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself. Until I discovered that I couldn't actually die. Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare. That's why I'm convinced that there are a few big secrets lurking behind the scenes.
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meme. When I graciously deigned to establish connections with the Oak family on your behalf, they were quite in a pitiful state of disarray. Besides Robin, there was another body. I don't know the exact details, just that it was a stowaway.
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless. Oh, she must have come across the other one. This murderer is a psycho. But I have to admit, the case should be easy to crack. We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the IPC use this as a reason to intervene. It's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in was all ready to go. These 2 murders are definitely getting hushed up. What should we do? Let me think. It's too rare an opportunity to miss out on, so I gotta be careful.
Incredible, Gambler. Have you already exhausted your limited repertoire of tricks so soon?
There are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. The most straightforward has to be Robin. Remember? That masked fool once told me to find a mute as a friend. Robin is what she calls the mute. She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it, you and I cannot mistake that sound. Not produced by any voice box, but rather by the resonance of the harmony. If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family. Or Robin herself. To get to the bottom of this, I tried every way I could to meet her. But she died. Right before my very eyes.
A complete and utter loss. Incidentally, it seems to have resulted in your rather undignified arrival on the interrogation stand. There were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi. However, for the foreseeable future, you shall, regrettably, find yourself under the vigilant watch of the Hounds.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. I'm starting to break out in a cold sweat. Do you reckon there's still any chance of a comeback, given how things are?
A probability? Yes, it exists, but it verges on the infinitesimal. To phrase it in a manner more befitting the vernacular of Penacony, you're dreaming. But if you simply can't control yourself and want to try your hand, then there just so happens to be a suitable candidate. That man wants to see you again.
Who?
Sunday.
Is this a public hearing or a private trial?
If it were the former, it would hardly befit my stature to stoop to the role of a mere messenger.
Fine. Oh, that's great. It's all great. You see, the dead can't talk, but the living can. Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family. Oh, just you wait and see. That man's sister has died. He can't sit on his hands. Well, without any further ado, let's set off. Lead the way. The show is about to begin.
We're here. The Dewlight Pavilion is the Oak family's fortress and a place where heads of the families meet to discuss great plans for Penacony.
Fortress? I like this metaphor. I dealt with the warlords of the Amanicus star system not long ago, and their synchronized orbital manor wasn't this heavily guarded.
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday, and is very befitting of its owner. Without his express invitation, the likes of ordinary guests would never grace these grounds in their lifetimes. Look around while you still have this moment of freedom.
Hey, Doc, whose side are you on anyway?
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
We'll see. When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak family, I'll pry an answer out of him.
Follow me and I'll bring you to his parlor. Hold your tongue and let me deal with the members of the family.
Okay, that's interesting. Whoa.
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Hey, you two! That's a place of business. No entry.
I was requested by Mr. Sunday to bring him the suspect. My name is Ratio. He should have mentioned
What's up?
it to you.
Guess who?
Oh, I remember you. Veritas Ratio. Your punch virtual particle clock is impressive.
Excuse me?
The one on your head. Of course, it's nothing compared to my full pocket dimensional annihilating power armor of the Mobile Knights.
What?
Right, and as I mentioned, that fantasy raiment of yours doesn't exist.
That's because you can't see it. Like I say, only family can see the glory of the Mobile Knights. Enough. Get going. Don't keep Mr. Sunday waiting.
It seems like the idiocy index here is no better than it is out there.
Okay.
Dead end?
Wanted to get that.
The door is shut tight. Looks like we're on our own.
I mean, there isn't a door. How did you get in before?
For security reasons, the family built the administrative site deep in the dreamscape, with the mechanisms hidden in these Nightingale statues. The direction of the statues can be controlled. On the previous occasion, an attendant named Kona had gone to the side room to verify something before setting the statues in the correct positions.
Well, maybe we should do the same. Let's go and take a look. Of course, we can also use brute force. This is hardly enough for a seat at the table. A reward with no risk? I'll take it. This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Six nightingales facing in different directions. An obvious hint.
But are these nightingales?
They are. What's wrong?
How can nightingales be so huge? They look more like torment eagles to me.
There are no eagles in the 5 families, only nightingales. Why am I wasting time with you on this?
Wait, do I want to look at the picture again. Wait. Thank you. Right. Forward, right, left. Forward, right, left. Left, forward. Right, forward, forward. Should be it.
Just as I thought. Here's the correct answer.
A truly miraculous discovery. Perhaps I should offer you the chance to join the Genius Society.
Really? Well, I thought you'd given up on that already.
I was being sarcastic. Can't you tell?
Oh, impressive. So much for Mr. Sunday's reserved, virtuous image.
Do you need me to remind you? We're in a dreamscape. No matter how grand the mansion looks, it'll not affect Penacony. Stop wasting your time nitpicking the family here.
Yeah, you're right. The only way to destroy the family is death. Sunday must have thought the same. Let's head down.
Nice, easy. So 313.
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Let's go back and see what's in here. Okay, never mind. Ooh, that's open.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
I did see there's was some blood things back there, but I'm not passing those for now.
Rocky. An unsurprising win.
Hold on.
Huh? What's wrong? Are we heading the wrong way?
No, but this door is locked.
My friend? Did you really make an appointment with him?
It's a trial. You got to prove your worth to Sunday before you can speak with him. If I'm not wrong, we need to find a way to open this door in the hall, or this place will be our prison.
Oh, an escape room. My favorite.
Get serious. I've no time for games.
Let's
head back. The hint is probably in that prominent sandpit.
Wow. That's an enormous sandpit. I'd love to build a tall building for myself. Once I have enough savings. Oh, look. There's a noticeable gap in the model. I believe you're right.
There wasn't a gap before. That man must have done it intentionally.
Well, with your brilliant mind, you shouldn't have any trouble recalling what was here last time. Right, Doctor?
Of course. Let's look around. When I see it, I will know it.
Fine. Fine. Why do I feel that we're pursuing a degree in burglary now?
Found it. This is it.
Okay. We get guns though. Cool. Ooh, that would be good. Yeah. Let me do that.
And the nameplate reads Gulliver's Arch. Well, I'm amazed you can remember something this tiny. You know, this reminds me of a tunnel I once saw that could shrink people who passed through it.
If I were you, I would shut my mouth. It's wise to remain silent when you should.
Yeah. Oh, I'm tired. Ooh.
Oh, this reminds me of one of those building toys. You know, with the blocks. I've never played with them before. I wonder if it's more interesting than stacking chips.
Yeah.
Oh, look. The gap is closed. And it fits perfectly. So, what's next?
Nope. Oh, then shrunk? Yeah, shrunk.
Oh, good heavens. Did I shrink? Am I still in a dream?
After this mission, I think I'll call it.
Oh, Doctor, you're huge. It's me! Down here! In the sand pit! Oh, actually, I think we could make this work for us. Just find a way to slip me into Sunday's collar, and I'll infiltrate the family just like that. Oh, fine. I was just kidding. Let's find a way to open the door.
Sir? probably, yep, chest. Definitely one back here. Oh. Okay. I'm sure this is part of it. Yeah. Interesting. It's fine. Come back for that.
Hello! Welcome to the Golden Hour base model. I am an Oak Soldier. I will be here to guide you through the tour of the base model. Happy to be of service.
And tell me about the tour.
Hello! I am an Oak Soldier. I will be here to guide you through the tour of the base model. Happy generating guide. Please wait patient. Please look behind me. Model.
What's up with that? Now the family's toys are trying to frame me? I didn't do it. Oh, capsule machine. There's no mechanism on the floor. Could there be one at the top? Doctor, do me a favor.
Oh.
So, I was right. These models have interiors that look exactly like the real buildings. The only difference is that no one lives in them. Funny that Sunday puts a miniature that makes him seem like a giant by comparison, right where he can see it first thing in the morning. Insecure much?
Not connected. Yeah, I can. Alright, let's find them real quick.
blade knows no mercy. The fight is set.
Got the defense? A test.
Watch your head. Spend freely. Sure, I'll play along.
That paradise may be. Savor it for me.
Should have done death ratio first.
SAS per Kibbe. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Fail.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
0 points.
All in.
I will dispatch you. Fail to send you.
Answer me. Fail.
Specimen sighted.
Your end approaches.
Your answers? A test. 0 points.
Watch your head.
A blade knows no mercy.
Oh, one of the fragments flew upstairs. I'll need to use the pinball machine to flick myself up there. But it's tough. Oh, great. There's another pinball machine base here. And it's empty too. Doc! I'll need your brain power again.
There's no need to yell. I can hear you. The pinball machine must be hidden somewhere in the hall. Like the arch. Wait here, and I'll be back in a minute. Finally, a moment of peace.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and end here. Or I can just. Oh, and it's. Damn, I should have got this one then. I want to recall you and go for you.
Doc?
Got these. Yeah, I'm tired. I can just claim all this stuff. I will be streaming tomorrow though.
Shake a leg.
I'm going to. Okay. I'm going to do the trace material stuff off stream probably. No, probably I am. So I can get Akron more usable. Probably level up the relic sub too. So tomorrow, afternoon, evening time, I'll be streaming again for a few hours. But yeah. Thank y'all for coming by stream. I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.